Hello, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. I do appreciate all the support. I hope everyone is doing well. I am going to do a collective reading. It's going to be general. Whatever comes out, comes out. Take what makes sense for you and what's going on in your life. Remember to use your discernment, okay? You're responsible for all your own choices. And keep in mind, too, as much as I do try my best to time things and point out the timing of things, time is wibbly wobbly. So, right now, it is March 25th, 2026 at 9:35 p.m. Eastern Time, Michigan time. I'm pretty sure it's Eastern. Anyways, while I was getting into this, I was kind of like, I had a really adventurous day, which was good. I hope you did as well. But I was meditating and just shuffling decks and kind of like, okay, what's the message? Why do I feel inclined to do a reading? And what I got is whatever it is, it's deeper than you know. So we'll see what tarot says and just whatever divination comes out, okay? Please check the box below the video to connect with me on Facebook. You can purchase the oracle decks I've designed. This is the FeralSpirit oracle deck, and this is the FeralSpirit soul care deck. Yeah, there's also emails if you need anything from me. I do made-to-order spiritual tools, so I also do consulting and private readings. Right now, everything's donation-based, so if you don't have the money but need some insight, I can do that. Yeah, so make sure you read the disclaimers. I think that's everything. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Like I said, the message is it's deeper than you know, whatever it is, okay? So I have no idea. Let's get a prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God, the Most High God, Mother and Father. Thank you for this clarity, for these messages. Thank you for helping me be of service to my fellows. All right, let's see. What does the viewer need to know? Pull some of these. One more. That's interesting. Normally they like, Okay, so the first one that came out is you have a deep appreciation of the arts and music. The numbers on this are 8, 23, 22, 10, 34, and 49. Okay, also it says water on here, so you could be dealing with a water sign. Or you could have water aspected in your chart. You know, research your birth chart. It's more than just your sun sign. And also, when I call zodiac signs, it could be even just the energies. I do, like I said, try to pinpoint what's going on the best I can. Find release from your cares. Have a good time. 4, 34, 40, 29, 32, and 21. This has something to do, it says head, so something to do with someone's head or an Aries. And that came out sideways, so I think that's kind of going on right now. Something here about creating, taking your feelings and how you're feeling out of your head and into your hands. Okay, there's something here. Somebody could be a musician, they could be artistic, they could be into drawing, painting, something here with creating, okay? And I feel like that's really relevant. This is reversed, and it says, good things come to those who wait, be patient. Definitely dealing with someone who is impatient, or maybe you're just trying to rush something. 2, 15, 17, 30, 37, 41. And then, last but not least, stop searching for forever. Happiness is just next to you. 9, 35, 23, 46, 22, and 2. So you might be seeing 222 or 434. And I feel like somebody, it says vegetable. That's giving me like earth sign energy though. Like something's been buried for a while. Maybe you're an artist of some sort and you haven't engaged with those skills in a really long time. Something about pottery as well I'm picking up here. Okay, let's get, yeah, we'll get some clues. Excuse me. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, what does the viewer need to know? Thank you, God. All right, so April, definitely dealing with an Aries. Okay, this could be happening right now. We are in Aries season. That did come out reversed. Your name could also be April, or you can know someone named April. So I feel like somebody's trying to get out of their head here. We have September. That came out sideways. Something could be relevant about September. Or you could be dealing with a Virgo. Like I said, guys, something about your hands. Somebody here might need to try to work with clay. And also I'm seeing somebody making like clay vegetables. Something about water, clay vegetables. Somebody here definitely might be into pottery. We have May coming out, reversed as well. Somebody's name could be May. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Co-worker. Somebody feels like they might have lost their touch with something, like lost their zhuzh with something, you know? At one point, you might have been really good at a skill, an artistic skill, and it feels like you might feel out of touch with it. Just get back into it, that's all. It's like riding a bike. Tattoos, somebody, you could be a tattoo artist, amateur or professional, okay? Could have something to do with that, but I feel like something's stuck with you. Also, there is somebody here who was in charge of some work thing, okay? Something here to do with service. I'm seeing clipboards and paperwork, and I feel like with that Taurus energy with May, I feel like there's some sort of push-pull dynamic here, power dynamic, but somebody was supposed to take charge of some sort of paperwork, and I feel like they might have lost the paperwork. Also, I feel like there's something here that a coworker is like, has a memory. It's something about their memory. It's not stuck with a memory. All right, thank you, God. We have Q. Somebody might have questions. Your name could also be Quinn. Something about Quincy. Questions. We have 12 to 11 p.m. Somebody's a quarterback. Something about football. We have W. First name, middle name, last name, initial. Eyeglasses. Somebody sees something. Something about an X or block. Yeah, somebody, I feel like somebody at work tried to block some sort of paperwork from getting out. And a coworker was present at this time. This is giving me kind of like Seven of Swords energy, unfortunately. Like somebody hid something or shredded something, and a coworker was around, and I feel like there's one party here that is like, that wasn't cool, and then there's another party that actually did the thing. Okay, so there's a party here who remembers what happened though. Okay, they definitely seen something. They have questions. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or an Aries that has questions or asking questions. This is giving me like interrogation energy, guys. Important person, something that came out reversed. So something here is not as, someone's not as important as someone thinks they are. February, that also came out reversed. And further, my deck is not reversed. That's piercing. Somebody could have piercings, or this could just sting. That also came out reversed. February did. Yeah, somebody is blocked from a group as well. Somebody's been kind of like ostracized from a group here. I'm picking up on something. I feel as if there's something to do with some sort of knowledge a coworker has. Okay, this is going to be day shift, 12 to 11 p.m. So, I mean, it's almost a 12-hour shift, 11 hours, 10 hours. I feel like somebody here is a tattoo artist. I feel like definitely somebody's an artist of some sort, but a tattoo artist as well. Yeah. I'm picking up radio call signs like XQW or WQX. I don't know. I have to look that up. Definitely somebody is not as important as they thought they were, okay? Or you're realizing someone's not as important as you thought they were. Maybe, and you block them from some sort of group. That February energies give me Aquarian energy, like being ostracized from the community, ostracized from, you know, the commitment, something big here. It's like a network. Somebody also might have been blocked. I'm picking up like a blocked password or a blocked. It's okay, Karma. It's okay, Karma. Karma, it's okay. Chill. Chill. Thank you. You're safe. Hold on, guys. I gotta go check and see what he's doing. Alright, sorry about that. Actually, I didn't even get up. I was just like, chill, honey, calm down. Here's bunnies. So, very vigilant puppy. Anyways, so yeah, something about that. And somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody could be a Pisces. I feel like somebody's intuition is like hammering home here. It's like something's heavy on someone's head. Somebody could be a Taurus, an Aries. And with that September energy, heavy Virgo energy here. Yeah. I feel like somebody watched someone create something as well. I just heard a problem. So I don't know what that's about. We'll get further into it. All right. Thank you, God. What is the intuitive message here with these cards? All right. So perfect match is coming out too. That's more of that 2-2-2 energy. Simple, enjoyable. So yeah, there's a connection here. Somebody, I think, somebody realized they're a better match for something than they thought they were. Whether that's a skill or a commitment, job, or even another relationship, friendship, whatever makes sense for your situation. They're realizing it was more simple when, or it was more enjoyable when. I'm picking up that big time. We have 9, more Virgo energy. Something about September, guys. Something happened in September. Also, I feel like there's 2 people that are noticing someone either is or did create something from their heart chakra, okay? That's also that artistic energy is getting out of your head and getting into your emotions, water energy, and doing something with your hands. You don't have to be good at it, okay? You just create something with those feelings so that it's out of your head. It's definitely something here about connections. This came out reversed. And it's another 9. 99 could be relevant. Secure, sturdy, and patient. Yeah, somebody's definitely impatient. I just noticed that my little mouse is here. Somebody here is definitely impatient, okay? It's giving me, like, shadow Sagittarius energy. Impatience. And more of that green energy. Someone's feelings are really pushing them about a connection here. I don't know if it's with another person. It feels like it could be with a coworker even. I definitely am picking up like masculine energy with that pushing them, like that impatient energy. The seahorses are reminding me of like male seahorses carry the babies. So something here about masculine energy. Somebody could be born in 99. Somebody could be 29. Something about 92. Another 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, something here. Somebody knows to follow certain steps. They're just getting impatient with the steps. So yeah, could be about a relationship of some sort. Seductive is coming out. Something feels confusing here. There's another 9. This did come out reversed. Hag energy. Somebody might be realizing 999. You could be seeing that, but somebody could be realizing that whatever I was scared of is not that big of a deal. I'm not intimidated by it anymore. It's just hag energy is like whatever I was scared of. For example, let's say you might think you're facing a tiger and it turns out to just be a kitten. Okay, somebody could be dealing with a Leo. Excuse me. I don't know. They're not intimidated anymore. Somebody here is realizing something actually is very much in alignment with them, for them, and it's not as intimidating, or the person's not as intimidating as they thought. And they're getting impatient because of this revelation. I'd be really surprised if the Tower doesn't come out when we do tarot. So we have who? Yeah, this is like somebody's acknowledging somebody. Actually, it's not as complicated. Something's not as complicated. Someone is not as complicated as they thought. We have what coming out? Yeah, somebody's realizing someone's single too. I feel like also there's been some healing work done. Shadow Mother came out 19. So 919 could be relevant. 999. 10. Something about October. Yeah, somebody wants to open up here. I feel like they're getting really impatient. It's almost like they got some sort of information and they want to share it. They found something out and they want to like rush forward. Something about the light in the dark, like the light, you know, it's lighting the dark up. 16 here, kindness. Yeah. This is giving me like, I'm impatient, but I know that there's certain steps I need to take. Somebody could be doing step work in recovery as well. That could be a thing. 16, 61, 216 could be relevant. 1916 could be relevant. We have 26 on the bottom, 26, 62, and 8. Something about August, Leo energy here. We have something to do with Cancerian energy. Yeah, somebody really wants to move forward. It's kind of like they want to close the gap on something with that distant. I'm picking up on the Shadow Mother card. It says distant, but this is reversed. So it's making me think with that impatience, they're wanting to close the gap here. They're getting impatient about bringing something together. All right, thank you, God. What is what's some more clues here? We have Capricorn. Definitely could be dealing with work. This could be an employer realizing that they have found like the perfect employee, or they might have had some sort of misconception about an employee, and they're realizing actually this works out great, or you know, their schedule works with our schedule. Something here, they had some preconceived notion someone did about a connection. Capricorn. It could be a Capricorn. 10th house, Saturn, status, reputation. So this is giving me more of like, somebody also could have been like, I'm an artist, and then got away from it, and they're realizing, actually, that is what I am, as an artist. They had to learn some lessons here. Something about Saturn. So you maybe check your Saturn return. There's calculators online for that. It's never too early or too late to care for the well-being of the soul. That's an Epicurus quote. So yeah, I feel like somebody here feels like they might be too old to get back into something. That's not, guys, come on now. That's not true. And I'm talking to myself as well. Preaching to the choir. Oh. It's never too soon or too late. Which gives me more of that impatience energy. Interesting. Excuse me, I'm not going to take that. I'll put that back. What are your values in this? Yeah, that fell on the floor. So yeah, somebody's trying to figure out what is too soon, what is too late. Like, what does that look like? That kind of energy. They're observing this. They also might be observing their cravings, their mood, their addictions, their dreams. If you want to know if you have addictions, look at your habits. Do you do anything compulsively, obsessively? Can you live without it? Is usually a very good question to ask. Can you take it or leave it, you know? Virgo. Somebody's definitely a Virgo here, and this definitely has to do with your daily stuff. Like, I'm picking up identity, too, for some reason. 6th house, Mercury, service, daily work, diet, and health. That ties right in hand with that addiction question. And crown chakra is on the bottom. So, yeah, I feel like with that crown and that wish and that seductive, somebody really here wants to close the gap on something. I also feel like somebody really wants to get back into something. Somebody could wear glasses. I don't know if I said that already, but somebody sees very clearly that something is not, their preconceived notion was wrong. I'm noticing that these cards, I don't know if you guys can see it, but these cards are sloping kind of downward towards this way, okay? They start out nice and high up here, but then they slope. Somebody really, I feel like, is being driven crazy with this whole, like, waiting. They're so impatient. Like, I just feel like this impatience energy. Could be a Virgo. Or it could be somebody trying to even rush a process here. That is, you got to trust the process. But this is like somebody's really, it feels like rushing a process. It's like, can I just be healed already? Or can it just be fixed already? Or can they just start already? That kind of energy. Can we just fix it already? All right. Thank you, God. This might, if this is you, you're haphazard right now. This is reminding me of earlier today. I was trying to pull in a parking spot, and it's almost like I forgot how to drive completely. Like, I looked like a dumbass. And I've been driving for a really long time. And I am not a bad driver. I know how to park. So this is like that kind of energy where it's like, oh my God, like haphazard, elbows, knees, like things are just kind of like topsy-turvy. Like, oh my gosh, I know how to do this, but it's like I don't. It's really weird. Weird energy. Interesting energy. All right, thank you, God. What does viewer need to know about this energy? Thank you. I feel like you're being encouraged. If this is resonating for you, I feel like you're being encouraged to be kind to yourself. Trust the process. Follow the steps, okay? Definitely, you'll move forward that way. You're doing the work. You're doing what you need to be doing. You're putting the effort in. You're recognizing who you are. This is giving me also like checking for monsters under the bed, and you're realizing there's no monsters under the bed. They're all in my head. Okay? That kind of thing. We do have the Seven of Wands coming out. Yeah, that's more of that. Somebody blocked somebody or stopped something because it's almost a defensive energy. It's almost like they were intimidated and they realized. Also, somebody might have been blocking someone's work or trying to cause blocks for someone's reputation, their status here, how the community sees them. Definitely this energy down here with that X, important person reversed, and that excommunication from the community type energy. I'm picking that up strongly with this perfect match, hag energy reversed, Capricorn. I feel like somebody is seeing someone for who they really are, and they're actually quite enjoyable to be around. And they're quite simple, not like simple-minded, but they're not what they were made to be, okay? Their reputation, you know, our reputation is what others think of us. It's not who we actually are. And our status in society is it's meaningless if you don't put value in that, okay? And I feel like there's something here where somebody was trying to impact someone's, they're trying to block either a connection or an offer here by affecting someone's reputation and how they're viewed. Check your 10th house for this. You could have also, I feel like your rising sign is going to be Capricorn or Virgo here. Strongly. Doesn't have to be, but I'm picking that up strongly. I definitely feel like somebody tried to block another person. Could be a King of Wands that was blocking or trying to block another person, or being blocked. I feel like somebody realizes that actually someone has very, very secure leadership skills, okay? Also feel like somebody, that's more of that, there's a lot of fire here, guys, which gives me that impatience energy, that Sagittarius reverse, right? Usually, with the timing of Sagittarius, it's kind of like it's perfect timing, like it's divine timing. But when that energy is reversed, it's giving me impatience, okay? Yeah, big time. So somebody is recognizing that someone here is actually quite creative, and their confidence is just that. It's confidence. It's not cockiness. And I feel like somebody was trying to block someone here. Somebody might have been trying to stop a fire sign or block a fire sign, or, you know, keep a fire sign from a community. Seven of Swords. Definitely this, I feel like there is somebody, I feel like there is a party here that is watching, observing a situation from afar. They're like an outside party watching something happen here. And the truth is coming out, I feel like, about some sort of lie or some sort of deception. And it has someone, it's just like, they can't wait to act on some sort of information and close the gap here. It's almost like I want to fix something. Well, I'm going to clarify that real quick because that's interesting, that energy. We'll use the Tattoo Tarot for clarity. What is the Seven of Swords? Is what? Observe, Seven of Swords. It could be something to do with someone's habits. Ace of Coins. Somebody, so that's giving me like an opportunity here. Somebody might have lied about an opportunity. We have the World card. Something about, this is giving me like watching on the internet as well, okay? Like groups of people watching someone either online or in the community. Something about eagles. I feel like somebody might have an eagle tattoo. It's making it, that eagle here is making me think of my grandpa Jack's eagle tattoo on his chest. What does it tell us more about the Seven of Swords and this energy here? Thank you, God. Definitely got a fire sign involved. We have strength here. Yeah. Somebody might have lied about someone's opportunities or, you know, their stability even. Like, this is giving me almost like I said, somebody's not as complicated as they were made out to be. So giving me like someone is not, they're stable. Whatever the lie was, the truth is that somebody's very stable and very capable. That is what this feels like. All right, we'll get a little farther. Yeah, so it's almost like somebody tried to scare off someone. I don't know, it's weird. Weird energy. Could have been a soulmate, 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, something about a friend group here. Yeah. Now they're realizing, though, right? We'll get where you're at in this. This is a long, in-depth. It feels like it's moving so quickly, though. 9 of Rings, more 9s. So someone here could be a soulmate, okay? That closing that distance energy. Whatever the truth is, and the truth that's out, somebody sees somebody who's very capable, very stable, very confident. They're actually a leader in whatever it is they do, or they're taking the lead in something. And I feel like they're really impatient to reconnect or to connect, okay, with that 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups. That is 9 of Cups, something here about a bar. But also, there is like somebody wants to be happy, and they're in a really big rush to like be happy or be satisfied. 9 of Cups energy is like dreams come true type stuff. We do have the Wish card out here. Somebody is definitely dealing with the Leo or has Leo strong in their chart. Oh, I need a sip of my tea. Hold me a minute. All right, where's the viewer at in this energy? Thank you, God. I haven't seen the tower. I don't even feel tower energy, but I don't know. All right. Where's the viewer at in this energy? Thank you, God. All right, so you're coming out with High Priestess, that knowing, intuition, okay? High Priestess card. And that came out sideways. So somebody here is, I feel like they're intuitively that impatient, wanting to close the distance type energy, get closer to someone. And someone's mother might actually be encouraging this as well, like go socialize, go hang out with some friends. Don't let this get you down, okay? Whatever it is, whether it's a rumor, something, that 7 of Swords, whatever it was, is shady, okay? But it's being clarified by the Ace of Coins and Strength. So it's like somebody's mom or a maternal figure might be encouraging someone to get out and about. Face this. I'm picking up somebody's name, could be Joan, something about Joan Jett, but it's I Don't Give a Damn About Her Reputation, that song. That is the type of energy I'm picking up here. And also, viewer, you're showing up as the High Priestess. So that's telling me that you intuitively know that this has been going on, or you know intuitively what to do in this situation. Your crown chakra, you might be noticing like tingles around your head or your third eye. I'm picking up tingles. This does not feel painful at all. It feels like a download. And that is, I feel like, what you're sensing intuitively, okay? Piscean energy. Things aren't what they appear to be. Things are deeper than you know. That, okay? That. Where else? Tell us more about the viewer in this energy with showing up as a High Priestess. Also, viewer, you might know a secret. There's our 9 of Cups that we were mathing out here. Somebody's name could be Matthew or Matt. Something about a mat. Something specific about someone's doormat. Yeah, viewer, you have a secret, and it's like a good one, okay? This doesn't feel negative at all. That's where that impatience, it's like, Christmas morning, can I go open my presents? That type of energy. Definitely could be dealing with a water sign here, or have water, or there's a lot of feeling involved. I feel like there's also an energy here of creating something with someone else. 2 people being in service to each other. 2 of Rings came out. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Weighing up the options. All right, so viewer, you're weighing up the options on how to be satisfied in a situation, or how to go towards this intuitive nudge, I guess is what I'll call it. Those 2 hands, I don't feel like they're the same. I don't feel like they're the same person clasping hands. This feels like 2 people clasping hands together trying to figure out something. So you might be wondering, does this person feel the same way, or does this company feel the same way? That could definitely be a vibe here. King of Cups. Definitely be like, do they feel the same way? Okay, I did say water energy, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Also, something about someone's moon sign could be relevant with these energies. You could have a moon in Capricorn or Virgo or Leo. Yep. All right. What else does the viewer need to know about this energy? Page of Swords. So somebody sees this, okay? You might actually get some sort of message about this with the Page of Swords coming out. I feel like it's going to be the bare minimum, but not in a bad way. It's like it's like a soft knock, I guess. Whatever this information is, it feels like it's something that you're like, okay. Doesn't feel catastrophic. I also feel like somebody sees something about a group of people, something about their mother, something about a job or a work situation. This is also somebody speaking up. I'm picking up. There's somebody here that's like, well, I'm going to say something, or I'm going to reach out. So whether that's you or another party, I definitely feel like this could be a work thing on top of the other energies I've picked up on here. What will confirm this energy for the viewer? Thank you, Most High God. What will confirm this energy for the viewer? That didn't flip over, but I'm pulling it. Ace of Rings. So you have two opportunities here. There's two Ace of Rings here, two Ace of Coins. What's going to confirm this is an offer. Solid, stable offer. The Ace of Rings is usually like a gift from God, okay? This is like an opportunity that is meant for you. It is something that will help. It's tangible, okay? It will help with whatever it is you're trying to do. Definitely something about a pottery wheel or working with your hands here. Something about that. Two of Wands. You might have to make a choice. So 999 and 222, if you're seeing those numbers repetitively, there's definitely a message there. I'd look it up. I don't know right offhand what those are. Yeah, there's a choice here that you're going to have to make. Or you're choosing to go, what will confirm this is an opportunity that helps you go in this new direction that you're so impatient to go in and connect here. I feel like you're very much drawn to whatever this is. That's also how you will know. Your intuition is going to confirm it for you. Seven of Rings. You might have been waiting for this. Definitely could have to do with work, guys. But whatever this is tangible, okay? This is something you've been waiting on. You just needed that confirmation, I guess. You just needed to see the path is what I'm picking up on. All right. Anything else the viewer needs to know about this energy? Thank you, God. Four of Cups right now. Right now, things could feel like, oh my gosh, I might be rejected, or things could feel like it's never going to move forward, or I'm just complacent. Four of Cups is complacent energy, is bored, dissatisfied, not interested. I just heard mediocre. That's fell on that Seven of Swords, guys. You're more capable than you think at whatever this is. Okay, when this opportunity presents itself, you are more capable than you think you are. Your brain is lying to you. Okay, what is that? I heard Jacob Israel the other day. He's talking about, get rid of the Antichrist. And the Antichrist is that voice inside your head. Okay, there's many different ways to view this. I have a chart here where there's divine mind and demonic mind. Okay, so Christ consciousness and Antichrist consciousness. And what that is like when you have those negative thoughts, right? We're not designed to have those thoughts, even though we have them. They're not helpful. It's stuff like that. That's how you can decipher. Would you say that to someone you love? So why, if it's in your head, just be like, okay, I recognize there's some sort of fear attached to that. How do I fix that? Or how do I reframe that thought so that it's helpful instead of scary? That's that whole realizing something is not as intimidating as you thought it was, that whatever preconceived notion you had about this situation. And now we have Sagittarius energy, Temperance, upright. So I feel like let that be a confirmation for you to just realize that whatever it is that is a low vibe thought, it's that you're not good enough, anything like that, guys. I feel like you need to look at that, balance it out, make the decision to invest in something that's more high vibe. Make the decision to reframe it in a healthier way, okay? And I feel like that's what's going to get rid of that impatience energy. That's what's going to help someone see very clearly that, okay, I can lovingly move forward here. I can lovingly follow these steps. It's giving me a more willing energy too with that Temperance energy. Somebody's perspective shifts And it makes all of this just more willing to look at something or willing to deal with someone. And there is a reconnection energy here, so you might be rejoining a friend circle or a community of some sort. Just remember, you are solid, stable, and strong. You are capable of whatever this opportunity is. If maybe even you rejected yourself from a community or a network, okay? When you rejoin, you can do this. You have all the skills you need. You have strength here. You have guidance here. I feel like you know that you're being given like steps. Okay, I feel like you are being shown different paths. It's giving me like a flow chart. Is the answer yes? Okay, go this way. Is the answer no? Go this way. You know, like it's kind of like that's how you make your moves. Is if you say yes, you know, we go this way, or no. So something about a flow chart. Something, guys, somebody here, I feel like I'm picking up like somebody shredded some sort of information. It might have been a chart of some sort. I don't know. It might have been like a report card or some sort of progress report of some sort. Could have to deal with work. Somebody might have gotten rid of like someone's progress or progress chart. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that makes sense for someone. All right, guys, that's all I'm really getting. I hope this was helpful. And if nothing else, entertaining. It's like a small story, like daytime TV, but at nighttime. Yeah. All right, so many, many blessings until we talk again. Bye.